Hey boys and girls, Night Stalker here. Welcome along today to Valley Fortress Siege. Just having a quick check what my team's saying. Again, the translate's too slow and I guess we'll never know. Anyway, we're loading in. The plan is to use the Stalwarts at A, to use the Gunners at B, and the Archers are going to be at the final point to do some hero slaying and prevent them from healing. They also might be really good. The Gunners could transfer to the supply point, which overlooks the sea. Not the respawn point for the map, but the other one, the one up the stairs to the final point, and also the Namkhans would be very good in that position too. So that's why I've chosen these units. Looking down here, reasonable team composition. Enemy teams also pretty reasonable, pretty balanced. So it looks like we're in for a very normal game. Don't forget, boys and girls, I do have a Discord server where we like to talk a whole lot of nonsense about the game and about not the game. And if you've got any questions that you just can't seem to figure out, there's no guides or anything there, just pop on down to the Discord server. I've put the link just down in the description for the video. So I hope to see you there. Alrighty, it's a bit of a gamble here using the Stalwarts out first. They do tend to be very expensive to lose. So I'm just hoping that with these tight corridors, up and down, that there will be some good. But of course, it's very vulnerable up here at this point. First thing I have to do if I'm going to place them there is go and get rid of this Scorpio over on this platform here. So if we can just get one shot off, we'll be able to do it. Nice and easy to hit ones that close. You don't even need to, arc the shot very much. But we did what we were supposed to do. Ooh, there's some cavalry to counter our cavalry. Alright, better let them know about that. Look out, guys. What's that poleaxe doing? Oblivious. Funny. Anyway, I want to try and distract these cannons to stop them shooting onto the A point, because a couple of the cannons that are wider on the flanks can actually shoot over into there. It was a very brave rush onto that point. You see him on the mini-map? Quite suicidal. Poleaxe, I don't even know what he's doing. I don't think he's paying any attention whatsoever. Good on you, mate. Alright, time to dance. Let's see if we can get anyone to target us. Ooh, first customer. It's not the cannon that we want though. We want the ones that are far left. Oh, look at this, our teammates joining in. Flex as a weapon. See, we're going to get heavily bombed by cannons, but the point is that every shot that's being fired at us is not being fired into the infantry behind the wall there. Look at these spooners lying on the ground. Hilarious. And it looks like our cavalry thrust out of the main gate has failed. Didn't even really buy us that much time. Never mind. Catching balls with our face. Don't quote me on that. No. Actually, I better run away. My health's a bit low. Ooh, and there's a thing going on over here. Let's do the thing. Village watchmen aren't much of a problem for us. It's Stalwarts on both sides. I'm probably going to get bombed by that cannon now that I'm not distracting them. Better turn around too. Don't want anyone attacking us in the back. It's a very sensitive area to get stabbed. And there's that cannon. Let's chuck him down here. Because we destroyed the Scorpio, they're in no danger if they go down there now. Shoot me now? Ow. I guess I asked for it. Shoot me again? I don't really want to take archer fire. So what are we going to do? We've got people coming left, we've got people coming right. Siege Tower's not quite in yet, but it will be very soon. And our team are... Alright, we've got enough on the point, I think. We are taking heavy cannon fire. We'd best go and heal this Stalwart unit too. Can't have them see that it's just those cannons. They just absolutely wreck the A point. If you can't get them early on in the engagement, they will really lose you the A point. But ow! What was that skill? Usually the musket can't do that and knock you out of your ult. Wonder what that skill was. If anyone knows what that musket skill was that knocks me out of my ult, please put it in the comments so I can learn. We've got a bit of an issue here. We're going to get left and righted. So all I can do is hope that the guys to our right will fight well and that they'll hold the flank. Hold the line. Your team isn't always on time. Never mind, that's going to be the end of the Stalwarts, but we got quite a few kills there, so it's not the end of the world, I guess. We are going to get away. Now, I need some cannon fodder to protect these muskets, I think. Nothing coming in the gate. What are we going to say to them? Please no. Alright, anyway, cannon fodder. Yes. So Martellalori, good for two things, pushing siege engines and getting in the way. They will now sacrifice their lives gloriously for my honour. Is that our cavalry? Looks fine on the minimap. Oh look, we can fight serfs. Hey, we're gonna kill. Anyway, we'll go back to getting in the way. Go away, short bow. All you're gonna do to dodge short bows at this range is just walk backwards and forwards, left and right, left and right. They can't hit your head, so they don't do really any damage if they don't get any headshots. Really don't rate short bow as a weapon. I know lots of people love it. Good for you, but that's my opinion. That short bow is not a strong weapon. Here we go. They're not going to come down. What's going on back here? And here comes their push to the supply. So we're not going to be able to hold them. I'm just going to tuck the Martellalori away in here so that when we need them to escape, they will be there. Basically, I'm going to fight with my hero, and once I'm starting to get beat up a bit, I'm just going to call out the Martellalori and ride off into the sunset. And hopefully, we'll just keep these nice units alive. Ow. Stupid glaive. I wanted to smack that stalwart unit a bit more. Now's the time. I'm going to get overrun. That'll give them something to chew on while we get the hell out of Dodge. Goodbye, Martellalori. I'll remember you. Alrighty, so on to the B point. I've got either the Namkhans or I've got the gunners. And this is nice flat ground. And I want to keep the Namkhans to shoot up some heroes on the last point. So we're going to pull out the Imperial Arquebusiers. Absolutely filthy Imperial Arquebusiers. I've only got a couple of honor nodes left to unlock for them. So they are very, very strong in this configuration. Also on the booming servers we have lovely epic doctrines. So let's see what happens when we volley fire. What are we on? 31 kills so far? 5 in the first volley. Absolutely devastating. And it's going to shoot the cavalry. See how the Imperial Arquebusiers stop cavalry? Very important trait there. So if you haven't played this unit before, their number 2 ability basically lines them up in a musket wall, and they have increased fire rate, increased damage, increased armor penetration, just absolutely filthy. And in this configuration they have the highest DPS in the game, damage per second. So anything that stays in their arc there, like they could just stay in one point and continually fire in one direction. It's absolute dream scenario for these gunners, because they just clean up. The damage over time is just very, very quick. Not damage over time and bleed or fire or anything like that, but just the constant volley fire that they're doing. So the C's getting pushed pretty nastily, I'd say. But we can't leave here because we must defend this as well. We've got some, must be village watchmen there. We have got some Imperial pikes to protect us from cavalry, and I've got the DPS. So we can hold a little while. It's inevitable that we'll get overrun, but it looks like we're going to use that supply point too. Oh, that's some arrows. And I've just walked right through them. No, this was a bad idea. Bad idea, bad. Lost a guy already. We're going to have to walk back through it too to get to the supply point. Fingers crossed. Looks like we get, oh, just one. Never mind, that's life. Can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. This guy here fancies his chances. What's he up to? We'll hit him with the minus 50% movement, and then that puts the end of his little push, one-man push. Stalwarts here will absolutely destroy the Imperial shield, so we're in no danger whatsoever unless they get trebbed, which is a very real possibility. I'm going to have to walk through that arrow storm again. I don't know why these guys continually shoot here. They're not really doing anything, just using ammo. But now, we're going to absolutely decimate. What's that? Prefetcher pikes, we should be fine. I can interrupt their charge. Using these Stalwarts as damage pinatas. Look at those, they're just getting, you know, anything in close combat eats the Imperial gunners, but they can just keep those guys at bay because they've just got such a high rate of fire and high damage. This guy liked his chances. Ooh, he escaped by the skin of his teeth. With there, I'm just pressing the 1 key and directing the fire. That's what I'm doing there. Oh, no, he didn't escape. He thought he had, but he had not. Oh, this is bad news. Get off your horse, sir. Oh, my skill's out. Right, and this is the point where we get overrun. Just want to hold the line as long as possible. I don't want to die unnecessarily, but I can see there's things coming in behind us, so I'd say it's pretty much a foregone conclusion. See on the mini-map there? We just got completely flanked. Ooh, I can't move. I'm stuck. What's going on? Boo hiss. Never mind. We're going to lose the B point. B for Bravo team. We're going to take the Namkhans out and we're going to run to the final point. And we're going to look for a little... there's a little spot just in the bottom... How do I explain it? The bottom stairs beside where everyone usually puts the siege. And that little spot there will actually allow you to cover the back alley, I guess you'd call it. So I'll show you that real quick. It's a good little place for archers, especially ones like Namkhan, so you have a nice big juicy formation with lots of them. You can spam an area. And now we might put this this mortar to use too. It's one of the festival mortars, so it's quite boomy and flashy with some fireworks. So hopefully we can see some sparkly doom. I'll get to those archers in a minute. This looks like a juicy target for the mortar. I've only got one though, so I better use it properly. Ooh, war rockets. No, someone will treb that war rocket and I'll just lose my mortar straight away. Yeah. Alright, okay. Let's have a look. Ooh, siege ballista. What was that shot by the war rockets? Oh well, he'll have his eye in now. He's got the range. Ah, perfect. Right, just let everyone know that they're here, and then I'll show you what we're doing with these archers. They're not moving, are they? This is nice and well protected here. Nothing can shoot them, really, apart from other archers. Crossbows and things, because they're in that little depression, means they won't be able to get shot. They're not very easily. Straight shots will hit them, of course. And watch this. Twang, 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 twang. Plonk, 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 plonk. Oh, they're building some siege in there too. That's unfortunate because that siege will be able to, with its curving shots, will actually be able to shoot into where the Namkhans and the gunners and stuff are there. So I'd say that's probably what's going to happen. So I wonder if I can preempt it. He's reloading. He's reloading. Yeah, nah. I'm not going to stick around for a second one. He's not going to miss a second time. And that was a good decision. I'm just going to stick behind here because anything that comes around this back way will get killed, especially if it's a hero, even though they might kill the archers, but also because they can have an angle on the stairs to the right. See that? Who's over there? It's just a hero. Alright, so let's use the ballistic arc of the archers. You know, don't worry if you lose a few, that's kind of the point. You can't get any decent wins without losing troops. Ooh, that was a good volley. Let's cause some chaos and push them out of position there. Nothing super juicy. But I'd say we haven't seen the last of them. Bleed kill. Ooh, unattended war rockets. Let me give you a good home. Oops. That was a bit of a mistake. War rockets work a lot like the Hawachas in that you have to stay on them while you're launching a whole salvo. But when you launch a whole salvo, watch this. Kablam! Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I guess he wanted his thing back. Oh, what? Aha! I knew that would happen. Heroes that charge into Namkhans like that get killed. Don't be that guy. Unless you're a Maul, in which case go for it, you know. You'll live. He's going to bleed to death, I'd say. We have some backup. Guys, help! Yeah, nice. Thank you, Maul. Maul go brrr. And bleed killed the guy. Alright, so we killed an entire unit of Stalwarts and got 2 hero kills for the cost of 2/3 of a unit of Namkhans. That's a good trade in my books. Why aren't they attacking those other Namkhans? This is the problem I regularly find with Namkhans. They won't shoot what's right in front of them unless the stuff's all right up in their grill. Go away, you. Cheeky little musket. Right, this looks like a good spot, as we have already discovered. We heal. That Hawacha or whatever it is on top there is pretty nasty. So, what's the situation? We've got some people coming around the back there, or at least a hero 1 unit that I can see on the map. And we've got a lot of stuff coming through the gate. So, this looks like a lull. Good time to build a cannon, I'd say. Well, not a cannon, a mortar. We can deliver pretty doom. Actually, I think this might be a little bit too close for a mortar, but we'll find out. Ooh, ow. Was that Treb? No, enemy mortar. It's a good angle. I wonder where they placed that. Alright, I'm fearing the infantry push because we have a unit of Stalwarts and everything else is ranged. So they could more or less waltz right on in here. You know, melee troops do a lot better at the final point than ranged troops do. It's good to have a couple of ranged units, don't get me wrong. Good DPS. Oh, we've got 2 units of Stalwarts and some Martellalori. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess. Alright, let's get this mortar done. It's a little too quiet. Silence is golden, unless you have toddlers, or you can't see the enemy infantry. Golden rules. Oops. Let's pretend that didn't happen. That cheeky musket. I want him dead. Yeah, that's definitely a mortar. Yay, Falconettis. But those Falconettis are going to get themselves trebucheted so fast it's not even funny. Right. Ooh, this looks like it. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yes. Hello. Oh, what a shot. And those ones will bleed out, or fire out, or whatever it is that's going on with them. Half a unit of archers, beautiful. That's the minimum elevation. See, I knew I was a little bit close for this mortar. Oh, okay. Wonder if I can bounce it off this wall and... anything behind there, do you think? I can see a unit. See if I can bounce it off this wall if there's anything behind there. Nope. But it is so pretty though, isn't it? High velocity death metal with a tinge of neon. We can kill that thing anyway. One of those units is going to die real bad. Get off the point, mate. What are you doing? Alright, hit him with the -50 and there's nothing he's going to do now. He's dead. He's never getting away. Beautiful. I love that skill so much. Right, Namkhans are out of... well, all 3 of the Namkhans are out of... ow. Out of ammunition. Oh, my mortar. You cheeky bugger. Hopefully you die for your efforts. That's real ballsy getting those Janissaries up there. Fortunately, we have some crossbows tucked in behind who are just decimating them. Although they'd probably do better. I don't know why those Janissaries aren't shooting me, but I'm happy. Yeah, those Pavis would probably do better if fire was directed. What are these guys up to? It's wandering casually in. It's kind of ouch. Pavis. I've been leveling the Pavis at the moment. I got them up to level 19. Oh, I've got to tell you, man, I hate them. Man, they're so passive and they just so stink, you know? They're a lot like the Janissaries, I guess. Now, hang on a second. Guys, I don't know if you've realised this, but we're about to lose. What is going on? What are our team doing? Half of them are dead, I guess, but... nah, that's GG, boys and girls. We ain't coming back from that one. What can you do? Bit of a facepalm there. Nobody had any... exactly what I said. Nobody had any melee on the point, and that was just the end of it. Such is life. 1.4 million damage done, 1.3 million damage taken, 133 troop kills. Arquebusiers are beautiful. Namkhan Archers is exactly what I wanted them to do, and the Loyal Guard were doing great until they got flanked, which is just unfortunate. Oh, we got the MVP. 228,000 hero damage, 1.1 million solar damage. Not too bad, really. The only thing I'm taking out of here is the guy who got second place, Jez for Sun, or something like that. Jed for Sun. He got 7 hero kills, no deaths, and very few unit kills, which makes me wonder exactly how much he was contributing to the team. Or was he hunting around behind enemy lines looking for half-dead people to finish off, which is really not helpful for the team anyway. Or he could have actually been contributing and everything's good. You can also see that top ranked spear there, 200. Perfect for him. 200 participation. So, where did it all go wrong? On the A point, the Stalwarts, I had good flank support from them, fighting the other Stalwarts, but of course those Stalwarts did eventually overtake the Halberds and the Iron Cap Swordsmen. So that was kind of inevitable. I couldn't back out. the heroes would have jumped on me. So I was committed and stayed there. They still got 38 kills, I think it was. The Martellalori did exactly what Martellalori did. Died gloriously, or ingloriously, just to save my life, really. Left them behind and ran away. On the B point, the Imperial Gunners did absolutely fantastic. Couldn't ask for a better situation to use Imperial Gunner than the B points on this map. And the Namkhans, I think the Namkhans did really well. They didn't get a lot of great unit kills there, but they did get a couple of hero kills. And they did allow us to hold that Stalwart unit long enough for the heroes to wipe the floor with it. So actually, they did pretty well as well. I'm not upset about the 12 unit kills when you get 2 hero kills on top. But everything sort of more or less went to plan from where I thought I would do things. I actually thought B point, once we got so squished on A, I thought B point would be pushed off pretty quickly and we'd be using those guns at the supply point between C and home. But, you know, everything actually went really well for them. Anyway, what is there more to say? Thanks for coming to the channel. I hope you learned something new or you just enjoyed the game. Hey guys, Knight here. Thanks for watching my videos. I make these in my spare time for a bit of fun, so hopefully you learned something or you just enjoyed watching. It would really help me out if you would subscribe and like my videos. See you on the battlefield.